Hello everybody, it's Maikito. Our baby is having a good day, has had a good day so far. When it comes to tomorrow's slate, smaller slate, not that many games, I believe 4 or 5 games. And usually when it's a smaller slate, sometimes I don't have videos just because I don't want to force any plays or anything. But I was going through, they have a lot more props than I thought they would. I went through, found some that I like, so I did have some. Might not have any added plays, but in case I do, you guys know the drill. They will be in the pinned comment, could be later tonight. Could be tomorrow before the game start. Like I said, there were some games that I did find, so I'm just going to go straight into it. And the first one is Florian Lejeune to go hard in 0.5 shots, playing away from home for Vallecano, going up against Leganes. First of all, I can easily see this one getting bumped or juiced, I guess you could say. This is just like the Tapsoba pick and the Tiate pick from the previous 2 days. He's a center back that likes to play up. Not only does he take shots from regular play, but he also takes shots from set pieces. He averages 1.38 shots per 90, and he's taken 29 shots in 21 games. He's gone over this mark in his last 8 out of 10 games, and the 2 games that he went under in the last 10 was against Betis and against Valencia, who are tied to that allow the 8th least shots to opponents, so not a great matchup there. But now they play Leganes, who allow the second most shots out of 20, so 19th out of 20 ranked when it comes to allowing shots. So they allow a lot of shots, and he went over against them in that first game, and he took that shot from long shots. So that's one thing I like as well. It's not like it came from set pieces, it came from regular play. He's also their set piece taker. When they get free kicks in good positions, he will take them. 12 out of the 29 shots that he's taken so far have been from free kicks. 5 of those shots have been from regular play, and then the other 12 have been from like headers from set pieces and corner kicks. So no matter whether it's him taking free kicks, him taking long shots from regular play, him being in the box for corners and stuff like that, he will be there and have plenty of opportunities. Leganes fouled the 6th most out of all the 20th teams, and they tend to foul in dangerous areas. So that's just better for us because it has more opportunity for him to either get in the box for the set pieces or take the free kicks. Besides, they don't play possession, which just means more opportunities for Lejeune to go up when they have the ball and be able to take those long shots as well. And Leganes are also not good in the air when it comes to aerial duels. And he's 6'2", who wins 72% of aerial duels, so he will be in there. Just all across the board, it's just a great matchup. He will have plenty of opportunities. We need him to take 1 shot, so I like this play. I like Florian Lejeune to go higher than 0.5 shots. And then the second play that I found that I like is Goduine Koyalipou. I'm not sure I pronounced that right. To go higher than 2.5 shots, playing away from home for Lens, going up against Montpellier. He's a new signing. He's only played a couple games. He's played 3 games since joining, all starts, and he's gone over in all 3 games. He had 3 against Le Havre, 3 against PSG, and he had 5 against Angers. Havre is a good matchup for him. PSG was a bad matchup for him, and Angers was a mid matchup, an average team. So in the 3 games he's played pretty much all the matchups he could possibly face: a good matchup, a bad matchup, and a mid matchup. And now he has the best matchup possible now against Montpellier, who allow the most shots to opponents out of anyone in the league at 16.2. And even though they're playing away, that doesn't concern me, because even when Montpellier have played at home, it's not like most teams, whenever they play at home compared to away, they allow less shots at home because they play better, and then more shots away because they play worse. But for Montpellier, that doesn't affect them at all. On average, they allow 16.2. At home, they actually allow 16.4. So if anything, they allow slightly more shots when they've played at home compared to when they've played away. So I'm not even worried about that. And then in the first 2 games that he played, he got subbed out in the 68th minute, and he still went over this mark. So regardless whether he is subbed out or not, he didn't get subbed out in the last game, which is a good sign for me, because that just means that he's establishing his spot as the main striker there. So he's gone over in all 3 games, and with 2 of them being subbed out, that just means that if he gets those minutes, he will get those shots regardless. And from the time that he has played, he has shown his versatility as well. He's taken 7 shots with his right, 3 with his left. He's taken 1 header, and then from the shot from where he's taken them, he's taken 2 from outside the box and 9 from inside the box. So again, he's just showing good signs that he's versatile, and he will take the opportunity where he gets them. And Montpellier are not good at defending counters. They're not good at defending the wings. They're not good at defending set pieces. So there's going to be plenty of spots for him to take advantage of and exploit and keep establishing himself. And the fact that he went from 3 shots in the first game, 3 shots in the second game, and 5 shots in the last game, and that last game was in a mid matchup, just shows me that he's getting more comfortable in the positions that he's getting. Besides, he also played more minutes in that game. So whether he plays those 70 minutes, plays to full minutes, it's just a great matchup, and he's showing good signs. So I like this play. I like Koyalipou to go higher than 2.5 shots. as always, before I get into the money lines, if you guys please could like the video, comment, it really helps me out. And then if you're not subscribed, please subscribe, turn on the notifications, and if you want to join the membership, for those that are interested, is for those that want to get the videos out early before they go out public, because these lines do tend to get bumped and taken away relatively fast sometimes, depending on what the plays are and how much people are betting on them. And it's a great way to support the channel, so if you're interested in that, link in the description. Same with my player prop apps, my moneyline apps, and then that app that I use, Outlier, link for that is in the description as well. So I really want to thank anybody that supports me in any way. But I do actually have two money line plays that I do like. And the first one is on the England Championship, and that's Blackburn to take their corners through a money line going up against Preston. You can currently get this at for -150 on Fliff. It's a good play matchup wise, is what I like. If you just take a look at how much they each average when they play home and away, Blackburn averaged 5.47 corners at home, so around 5.5, and Preston averaged 3.64, so a little under 4. Just average wise, just looking at there, Blackburn averaged more. Besides, Preston do not play possession, which just gives more opportunity for Blackburn to get those chances. They only average 9.1 shots away, which means they don't even take that many shots, which means less opportunities for corners for them. And a lot of the shots that they take tend to be long shots. And when it comes to long shots, like half of them are pretty much blocked by the defenders and just pretty much bounce straight forward, not backwards, which means does not mean they're going to get corners from long shots. The only ones that really tend to give them corners are if they go through to the keeper and he saves them and hits it out. But a majority of the time, most of the time when people take long shots, they bounce from the defender and they come back forward, not backwards, or they just are completely wide and doesn't result in a corner. So I'm not worried about that. So just matchup wise, Preston, the way they play does not give them a lot of corners, hence why they only average 3.6 on average. And then Blackburn attack down the wings, so that gives them opportunities to get those corners, whether it's opponent trying to clear the ball or them crossing it in and then opponents clearing it. Just gives them more opportunities there. And their attack is much better at home when it comes to them shooting the ball. They take 12.9 shots at home compared to around 8 to 9 when they play away. And they're not a clinical team, which usually would be a bad sign, but it is a good sign for us. On average, the team converts around 35% of the shots that they take. They have converted 30%. And the reason why I say it's actually a good sign is because we don't need them to score. We need them to get corners. And if they're not clinical and don't put away their chances, that just means that the keeper will save them and either keep the ball or save it and hit it out, which results in more corners for Blackburn. And this prop hit in the first game when they played them away from home. 3 corners for Preston, 4 corners for Blackburn, and now they're playing at home where Blackburn average more corners and Preston average less. So that's just better for us. And if you look at the 14 away games that Preston have played, the opponents have had more in 9 out of 14 games. That's a 64% hit rate. And just matchup wise, I like this play. So like the Blackburn corners, 3-way money line for -150 going up against Preston. And then the second one is a slip. You can currently get this for -146. And the first play is Parma to win or draw going up against Lecce. I actually like them to win, but just safety-wise, safer-wise, I just like them to win or draw. I do not see them losing this game. They tied in the first game away from home 2-2, and Lecce's attack is much, much worse away from home. They actually have the worst away attack in the whole league, scoring 6 goals in 11 games. So I do not see Lecce scoring 2 goals. I don't even know if they score 1. And even if they somehow manage to score 2, Parma can easily score 2 or even 3. They can easily keep up with them. Lecce have conceded 19 goals in 11 games. So, and when it comes to them scoring, when I mentioned they are the worst away attack in the league, they score 6 and 11. So they average around half a goal a game, and they concede over a goal a game, closer to 2. So, and even when they played them in the first game when Parma played away, they had 10 shots on target when they played them in that game. So they weren't struggling at all in the attack, or at least when it comes to finding opportunities. And they actually played once last season in the Coppa Italia, played them away from home as well, and beat them 2-4. So like I mentioned, they do not seem to struggle in the attack when they play this team. Another playing at home where they play better and Lecce play worse. And Parma has scored 17 goals in 11 games that they've played at home. So like I mentioned, they will outscore them. I just don't see Lecce being able to do good when it comes to them playing away from home. They on average allow 15.9 shots away from home, so they allow a lot of opportunity for Parma, so they will have those opportunities. They just need to convert. And the only 2 away games that Lecce have won were against bad teams that have bad attacks and bad defense, Empoli and Venezia. So the 2 away wins were against much weaker opposition, and Parma's attack is really what's really selling it for me. Lecce is not a great attack, so I don't see them losing here. So like Parma to win or draw going up against Lecce. And then the second play that I found that I like for this slip is higher than 0.5 first half goals in the Werder Bremen versus Mainz game. So we just need either team to score in the first half. This prop has hit in 7 out of 9 games at home for Bremen in the first half, so a 78% hit rate, and has also hit in 7 out of 9 away games for Mainz. So 78% hit rate for Bremen, 78% hit rate for Mainz. That's a great hit rate. It's 2 good attacks, and when it comes to just Mainz in general, they're much better in the first half when they've played away from home, so they're much likely to score in the first half compared to the second half. They've gone from, in the 9 away games, they have scored 12 in the first half, 7 in the second half, so they start strong, which is good for us. It doesn't matter who scores, we need somebody to score. And when it comes to Bremen, it can come from either team. In the 9 home games, they have scored 6 in the first, I conceded 8 as well. So regardless whether it's them scoring or allowing Mainz to score, there's just going to be plenty of opportunities for either side. And this showed in the first game as well, because this hit in the first game that they played each other. It had 2 goals, 1 from each team. So both teams scored in that first game. Here we just need one of them to score, and both teams will have plenty of opportunities. Again, we just need one to convert. And if you look at the last 10 games between them, so 5 for Bremen, 5 for Mainz, this prop has hit in the last 9 out of 10 games with both sides. 5 out of 5 for Bremen, 4 out of 5 for Mainz. There's no reason to over-explain it. They both are a great attacking team, just need one to convert. So like higher than 0.5 first half goals in the Bremen and Mainz game. Like I said, you can get this for -146. When it comes to either play, money line plays, you can combine them, mix and match them, do whatever you want to do. Just trust your gut and do your own research as well. You can do whatever you want with these. Thank you everybody for watching. Quickly going over last video's picks. The video before that, we had a great money line day, bad player prop game. This video, or I guess last picks, was actually the opposite. We did great when it came to player props, not so great when it came to money line. With the Pedro Porro play that I added as a lean, not counting that as an official play, but if you took that play, that one hit, so you got that one. And then overall player prop wise, with the added plays, it was a 4-in-1 day. The only miss was Bentancur to take a shot. He wasn't added play. He got subbed out at halftime. If he didn't, he easily would have hit that play, but all the other ones were great. Diate at plus money, he took his shot. Iñaki had in 2 shots, take the bump, he still hit, and he got subbed out as well, and he still hit, so that was great. Added play, Igamane, he hit as well, that was great. And then I had the added play Kickenberg to at least get 2 saves. He ended with 2, he pushed, he had plenty of opportunities, he conceded 4 goals, so if he would have just saved 1 more, he would have hit that as well. But a push on PrizePicks still gives you money, so that's great overall. And then money line wise, like I mentioned before, it was an 0-2 day. It was unfortunate, but hopefully we can just take the player prop run that we did, or play that we did, and do good on when it comes to both player props and money lines with the smaller slate. Even with this smaller slate, like I mentioned, there's plenty of plays, and if I have any added plays, they will be in the pinned comment, and we can carry on, do great there for Saturday's big slate. So if you want to join Discord, completely free, not a premium or anything, link is in the description. But other than that, I hope everybody has a good night, a good day, if we can cash out tomorrow.